Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Only English Conversations, where learning English is simple and practical. I am Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, everyone. I am Mr. Only, and I am happy to be here today. It is great to see you again.
I am happy too. Today, we have a very important topic for all our listeners who are students or teachers. We are talking about English for the classroom.
Oh, that is a fantastic topic, Sarah. Classroom English is the foundation for learning. If you understand what the teacher says, you can learn much faster.
I agree completely, Mr. Only. Sometimes students feel nervous in class because they do not understand the instructions. So today, we will practice teacher talk and student talk.
That sounds good. Where should we begin? Should we start with the beginning of a class?
Yes, let's do that. Imagine the bell rings and the teacher walks into the room. What is the first thing the teacher usually says?
Usually, the teacher says something like, "Good morning, everyone. Please take your seats."
Please take your seats. That is a good phrase. It means, please sit down. Can you repeat that for our listeners?
Of course. Please take your seats. Please take your seats. It is polite but clear.
And then the teacher might say, is everyone here today? Or who is missing today?
Right. This is when the teacher takes the attendance. We call this taking the roll or checking the register.
Oh, really? I usually just say, checking who is here. But taking the attendance sounds more professional.
Yes, it is. A teacher might ask, "Is Maria here today?" And a student will answer, "Yes, I am here," or present.
Present is a classic classroom word. I remember saying that every morning when I was a young student.
Me too, Sarah. It makes me feel nostalgic. Now, what happens after the teacher checks who is here?
The teacher usually starts the lesson. They might say, please open your books to page 25.
Please open your books to page 25. That is a very common instruction. Can we practice that sentence?
Yes. Please open your books to page 25. Open your books to page 25.
Sometimes students cannot find the page. They might ask, "Wait, what page is it?" But there is a more polite way to ask that in English, right?
You are right. A student should say, excuse me, teacher, could you repeat the page number, please?
Could you repeat the page number, please? That is very polite. I like that. It uses excuse me and please.
It is always good to be polite in the classroom. What if a student is late, Mr. Only? What should they say when they enter the room?
That is a tricky situation. If a student is late, they should knock on the door and say, "I am sorry I am late. May I come in?"
May I come in? That is a great question. Why do we use may instead of can there?
Well, can is about ability, but may is about permission. In a classroom, we ask for permission, so "may I come in" is the best choice.
I see. Can you repeat it one more time for the people listening?
I am sorry I'm late. May I come in? I am sorry I'm late. May I come in?
Thank you. Now, let's imagine the teacher is explaining something difficult. The teacher might ask, do you understand? Or does that make sense?
Does that make sense? Is a very common phrase in modern classrooms. It's like asking if the explanation is clear.
If it is not clear, the student should speak up. They can say, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you explain that again?
That is a perfect sentence. Students should never be afraid to say they don't understand. That is why they are in school.
Exactly. Can you practice that response with me, Mr. Only? I will be the teacher. Does that make sense?
I am sorry, I don't understand. Can you explain that again?
Of course, I will explain it again. That was a great example. Sometimes the teacher speaks too fast. What should the students say then?
They can say, "Could you speak a little slower, please?" Or, "Could you say that more slowly, please?"
Could you speak a little slower, please? Let's repeat that. Could you speak a little slower, please?
It is very helpful. Sometimes teachers get excited and talk very fast. I know I do that sometimes.
Oh, I do that too when I talk about English. It is easy to get excited. Now, let's talk about classroom equipment.
Good idea, like the whiteboard, the markers, or the projector.
Yes, a teacher might say, "Look at the board, please," or "Write this down in your notebooks."
Write this down. This means the information is important and you should keep a record of it.
Write this down. Let's repeat it. Write this down in your notebooks. Write this down.
What about when the teacher wants the students to work together? That is a big part of modern learning.
Yes, group work. The teacher might say, "Please get into pairs," or "Work with a partner."
Get into pairs. That means two people working together. What if the teacher wants more people?
Then the teacher will say, "Please get into groups of 4," or "Form groups of 4 students."
Form groups of 4. That is a clear instruction. And while the students are working, the teacher might walk around and say, "How is it going?"
How is it going? That is a friendly way to check progress. It means, "Are you having any problems?" or "Are you doing okay?"
It is very common. The students might answer, "We are doing fine, thank you." Or they might say, "We have a question."
Oh, that is important. How do you ask a question when you are in a group?
You can raise your hand and say, "Excuse me, we have a question about this exercise."
We have a question about this exercise. Let's practice that. We have a question about this exercise.
It is good to be specific. If you just say, "Help," the teacher might not know what you need.
That is true. Now, let's talk about the end of the lesson. The teacher might say, "It is almost time to go. Please pack away your things."
Pack away your things. That means put your books and pens back into your bag.
Exactly. Pack away your things. Let's repeat it. Please pack away your things.
And then there's the most important part for many students, the homework.
Oh, yes, the homework. The teacher says, "For homework, please do exercise 5 on page 30.
For homework, please do exercise 5 on page 30. I hope it is not too difficult.
I hope not. Then the teacher might say, "The homework is due on Friday." What does due on mean, Mr. Only?
Due on means that is the deadline. You must finish it and give it to the teacher by that day.
So if it is due on Friday, I cannot give it on Monday?
Well, you can, but it will be late. It's better to finish it by the due date.
I see. The homework is due on Friday. Let's repeat that phrase. The homework is due on Friday.
And then the class ends. The teacher says, "Have a nice day, everyone," and the students say, "Thank you, you too."
That is a very polite ending. Have a nice day. You too. It is simple and friendly.
It really is. Sarah, do you think we should do a little role play to show how all these phrases work together?
That is a wonderful idea. Let's do a mini situation. I will be the teacher and you will be the student. Are you ready?
I am ready. I have my notebook and my pen ready.
Okay, let's start. Good morning, class. Please take your seats.
Good morning, teacher.
Today, we are learning about history. Please open your books to page 82.
Excuse me, teacher. Could you repeat the page number, please?
Of course, it is page 82. 82.
Thank you. I have it now.
Great. Now look at the board. I have written 3 questions. Please write them down in your notebooks.
Should we answer them now?
No, just write them down first. Then I want you to work with a partner to find the answers in the book.
Can I work with my friend Peter?
Yes, you can work with Peter. Please get into pairs now.
Okay, Peter and I are ready.
How is it going over here? Do you need any help?
We are a little confused. Could you explain the second question again?
Sure. The second question is asking about the date of the war. You can find it in the first paragraph.
Oh, I see it now. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, class, time is up. Please pack away your things.
Is there any homework for today?
Yes, for homework, please read the next chapter. It is due on Wednesday.
Read the next chapter, due on Wednesday. Got it.
Have a nice day, Mr. Only.
Thank you, teacher. You too. See you on Wednesday.
That was a great role play. It felt like a real classroom.
It did, and we used many of the phrases we talked about.
I think it is helpful to hear them in a real conversation. Should we review some of the most important phrases again?
Yes, repetition is the key to learning English. Let's look at the teacher talk phrases first.
Okay. Phrase 1. Please take your seats. This means sit down and get ready.
Phrase 2. Open your books to page. This tells you where to look.
Phrase 3. Write this down. This means the information is important.
Phrase 4. Work with a partner or get into groups. This is for social learning.
Phrase 5. Pack away your things. This means the lesson is over.
And phrase 6. The homework is due on. This tells you the deadline.
Excellent. Now let's review the student talk phrases. These are very important for our listeners.
Phrase 1. May I come in? Use this if you are late.
Phrase 2. Could you repeat that, please? Use this if you didn't hear the teacher.
Phrase 3. I don't understand. Can you explain that again? This is for when you are confused.
Phrase 4. Could you speak a little slower, please? This is for when the teacher is too fast.
Phrase 5. What page is it? Or what is the homework? These are for getting information.
These phrases are like tools. If you have these tools, you can survive in any English-speaking classroom.
I agree. It makes the student feel more confident. When you have confidence, you learn better.
That is so true. Fear is the biggest enemy of learning a new language.
Do you have any other tips for students in a classroom, Sarah?
Well, I think it is important to try, even if you make a mistake. Teachers don't mind mistakes. They like it when students try.
That is a very good point. Mistakes are just proof that you are trying to learn.
Exactly. If you say, I am sorry, my English is bad, the teacher will say, no, it's okay. We are here to practice.
Yes, a good teacher is always patient. And speaking of practice, I hope our listeners are practicing these sentences at home.
I hope so too. They can pause this recording and repeat the sentences after us.
That is a great idea. Shadow speaking, or repeating, is a very effective way to improve pronunciation.
Shadowing. That is a good word. It means speaking at the same time as the speaker.
Yes, it helps with the rhythm and the speed of the language.
We should encourage everyone to try that with our podcast.
Definitely. So, Sarah, what is our next step?
Well, I think we have covered a lot of ground today. We talked about greetings, instructions, asking questions, and ending the class.
It was a very full lesson. I feel like I am back in school myself.
Me too, but it's a fun school where we just talk and learn together.
The best kind of school.
Before we finish, let's do one last quick check. Mr. Only, if I say the assignment is due tomorrow, what does that mean?
It means I must finish my work and give it to you tomorrow, no later.
Correct. And if I say get into pairs, how many people are in a group?
There are 2 people in a group. A pair means 2.
Perfect. You get an A+ today, Mr. Only.
Thank you, teacher. I am very happy with my grade.
You earned it. You are a great student and a great co-host.
And you are a great teacher, Sarah. This was a very helpful session.
Thank you. I hope our listeners found it helpful too. Classroom English doesn't have to be scary.
Not at all. It is just a few simple phrases that you use over and over again.
Exactly. Once you learn them, they become natural.
Well, I think we are reaching the end of our time today.
Yes, it is time to wrap up this episode. Do you have any final words for our friends at home?
Just one thing. Keep practicing. Don't be afraid to speak. Use these phrases next time you are in an English class.
That is great advice. Even if you only use one new phrase, it is a victory.
Every small step leads to a big result.
Well said. Thank you for listening to Only English Conversations.
Keep practicing and keep speaking English every day.
See you in the next lesson. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Stay curious and keep learning.
We will be back soon with more practical English for your daily life.
I'm already looking forward to it. Bye-bye.
Bye.